Hatch is closed at 7:04 p.m. Здравствуй, Ivan. Welcome on board. Commander, we'll be undocking shortly. Let's walk you through the capsule one last time before you're cleared for undocking. Systems are on standby and ready for testing. Make sure you understand how everything works. You want to be hero like Gagarin, or fried steak like Waika? To the right of the nav ball is the CO2 and suit control panel. Use this switch to reduce the amount of CO2 in the capsule. The filter automatically switches off if no CO2 is detected in the cabin. It is a test unit, so we hope to get your opinion on it, Commander. The right gauge shows the level of oxygen and CO2 in the capsule. If it reaches zero, you will have to rely on the oxygen in your suit, shown on the left gauge. If you are not aware, without oxygen you will suffocate. The oxygen valve lets you fill capsule with oxygen. Very, very useful valve. Keep a close eye on oxygen level. If there's too much, it could easily ignite. Your life support readings can be viewed on the two panels left of the computer. One has indicators of life support status. The other is the temperature and pressure gauges. Releasing oxygen into your capsule increases pressure and temperature, while depressurizing the capsule lowers them. Use the valves under the computer to perform these procedures. Remember to keep your temperature within normal levels. Use the depressurization valves to vent air out of the capsule. Do this whenever your pressure readings are too high, or if there is fire on board. Be advised, this will change your trajectory. When depressurized, you use your suit oxygen. You have a limited amount of oxygen in your suit. On the battery panel, left of your computer, you will find the main and reserve reset switches. The button sets the subsystems to main or reserve battery. On the right side of this panel are the voltage indicators. If your main power consumption is too high, the fuses might blow. This is the reserve power reset switch. Subsystems powered by reserve battery are not fully operational, but will function on reduced power. This switch enables main battery. If there is short circuit, it will automatically switch off. Here is output of computer. One day it will be smart. For now it will only communicate basic problems. This screen shows your telemetry. Most importantly, your velocity and distance. Be sure to observe them closely. This screen shows your current trajectory. Make sure you're always on the right path to Earth. Your joystick will only work once you've activated the RCS under the nav ball. Use it to adjust your trajectory. This will activate the joystick. The engines and propulsion button powers your propulsion systems. The engine panel is located next to your joystick. Its main function is to manage the fuel flow to your main engines. It also allows you to observe your fuel level. Always observe it carefully. You don't want to run out of fuel during the deorbit burn. This is a thruster lever. It requires fuel and power to work. Of course, your engines are disabled until fully undocked. Thruster, I love that word. Oh, and the radio still only works one way. So if you have any questions, we'll answer them when you safely reach Moscow. You should play around with the buttons now. Later will be too late. Since you are the most experienced pilot in the Interkosmos program, just go ahead and test the elements of the capsule. We will follow your lead and explain the procedures to the cadets at the academy. Use your procedures list and type the number of the system you want to test in the computer. When you're ready, turn the valve on the undocking panel. which allows you to depressurize the orbital module. If you do not, the oxygen in orbital module will explode during separation. Ready for undocking procedure. Copy that. All clear for undocking procedure. Spring will open in 4 seconds. Undocking. Confirmation. Hooks are open. Commander, please switch screen to data mode. Docking interface off. Interface screen. Physical separation complete. Docking port free. Speed is 1.2 meters per second. All your comrades from the space station wish you a good trip back home, Ivan. Hope you didn't forget your pills, Commander. Now, put your helmet on. This is Commander Ivan Alekhin. Sorry, I had my communicator off. I was in the hygiene compartment. You were? Please repeat. Pilot, you're... I was taking a leak. What's going on? Commander, we have just undocked your capsule. What do you mean? Commander Alekhin, Moscow speaking. Confirms that you are not in the capsule. Copy that. Confirmed. I am not in the capsule. Space station, who is in the capsule? We don't know. Stand by. Running a crew check. Occupant of the capsule, please identify yourself. Moscow, he can't respond. Of course. Any other surprise in store for us? Running surprise probability assessment. We didn't mean... Okay, we'll be running diagnostics on our end. Copy that, Moscow. Our crew check is complete. Everyone is accounted for. Then who the hell... Occupant of capsule, rest assured that the party has everything under control. We will soon celebrate your successful landing and reward you with promotion. But we need you to listen very carefully and do everything we tell you. Yes, cosmonaut. Pilot. We are sending you the recommended guiding coordinates for the orbital trajectory. Please type them into the onboard computer. You must switch your onboard control to main power in order to enable manual input of the coordinates. Proceeding the transfer of recommended guiding coordinates. 173. I repeat, 173. Coordinates confirmed. The updated trajectory should be visible on your screen. Correct your course. Trajectory nominal. Okay, comrade, it is time to engage in the separation burn. The pre-ignition checklist is as follows. Switch propulsion systems to main battery. Check. Turn on fuel flow on the engine panel. Check. Switch thrusters to separation mode. Check. Your goal vertical velocity is 50 meters per second. I repeat, 50 meters per second. Initiate thrusters with the ignition lever on my mark. 3, 2, 1, ignition! You have hit your goal velocity. Separation burn complete. Congratulations. Now we can really space station. Please recheck. We already double-checked. Even secured the red box inside the capsule.
You speaking. I am with the monkeys. Should I count them?
Advise Commander Alekin he will be able to count all the monkeys in Siberia upon his comeback. Until then, make sure Commander Alekin doesn't do anything else. Copy that, Moscow. Moscow to capsule. Pilot, you have a red box on board with you. It is very important that this red box is safely returned to Mother Russia. Kosmonaut, with current development, we need to take into account a difference of mass of your capsule. Type in the new coordinates. Incoming 192. Pilot, oxygen is critical. Refill oxygen now. 192. Please input coordinates confirmed. You will need to perform another burn to get to the new orbit. Please align your trajectory first. Trajectory nominal. Your goal vertical velocity is 100 meters per second. I repeat, 100 meters per second. Initiate thrusters on my mark. 3, 2, 1, ignition. You are going too fast. Switch thrusters to deorbit mode and initiate burn. You are going too fast. Switch thrusters to deorbit mode and initiate burn. You have hit your goal velocity. Good job, pilot.
Capsule, this is Houston speaking. Can you hear me? Do you copy?
Houston, stop your communication with our capsule immediately.
Moscow, I ain't speaking to you. Pilot, confirm that you can hear me.
Houston, go away. He cannot hear you.
But he can hear you.
Copy that. You see, it is a Russian capsule.
Moscow, do you even know who's flying that contraption?
It is a hero of the Soviet Union. Who else?
Copy that. Capsule pilot, this is Houston speaking. We need you to identify yourself.
Houston, we tried that already.
Moscow, we copied. We also heard you ordered him to return the red box. You're aware this would be a direct violation of the standing resolution.
Comrade, ignore our dear American colleagues. Proceed with your orders.
Astronaut, we would like to run some checks, just to be sure the capsule is stable. Type in 000 in your console for this procedure. Shit, it doesn't work. Moscow, what version of Interkosmos OS are you using?
Houston, this software belongs to the Union of Soviet Republics. The commands are classified.
Well, it's bugged one way or the other. Astronaut, type in 004 in your computer to enter the checkup mode.
Cosmonaut, ignore that. Smash the computer with something hard.
Moscow, are you trying to sabotage your own capsule?
It's standard override procedure.
the stability of your landing gear. Astronaut, switch all your power to reserve battery.
Kosmonaut, follow only our instructions. Now switch all your power to reserve battery.
Pilot, listen up. I can tell there's a good man up there, and not one of those commies. If you love freedom as much as the rest of us, I would recommend not taking orders from the Soviets.
Houston, there is nothing for you to worry about. Properties of the Soviet Union should only worry the people of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics. Cosmonaut, please switch all your systems to reserve battery for landing gear check. Cosmonaut.
Good. Now please arm the parachutes on the landing panel.
Just don't release them, as you will not be able to land safely with the red box.
Listen up, Moscow. It was agreed that the red box remains in space.
The red box is not your concern, Houston. Cosmonaut, now switch all the systems back to main power one by one.
Astronaut, arm the parachutes and the heat shield on your top panel. Moscow, be advised the red box will not be landing on Soviet territory. You know damn well what the consequences will be.
Houston, we won't tolerate your threats. The red box will be secured by us.
This is not a discussion, Moscow. Come hell or high water, the box has to land on U.S. territory. How is powering up going, astronaut?
Pilot, power on systems back on main battery.
Pilot, don't fall for their commie tricks. You're not obligated to follow their orders. Follow your heart. Follow your free will. Follow freedom. And also, you can unarm the parachutes on your top panel.
Houston, be advised. Communism is not the discussion here, and the capsule has no communication possibilities. Pilot, the red box must and will land on Soviet territory. Cosmonaut, disarm the parachutes and the heat shield for now. It looks like the landing aids are all fine.
Moscow, you're in over your heads. For the sake of this blue earth, accept our support.
Houston, with whatever respect is due, we are taking care of our machine and do not need your support.
Moscow, we're pretty positive you do.
No, we don't.
Pilot, the Ruskiet talks big, but frankly, they're short of know-how. We can ensure you land safely. Please change your coordinates to... Moscow, what the hell just happened?
Pilot, we have a situation here. It looks like impact. Stand by. We are looking into it.
Copy that.
We are not talking to you, Houston. Space station, can you read the capsule diagnostics?
Negative, Moscow. No telemetry incoming.
Comrade pilot, check for any alarms on your indicators. Comrade pilot, your power seems to be down. Reset the main and reserve battery. Okay, the battery seems to work. That's good. Power all necessary subsystems. Damn! Something is short-circuiting. Your battery may not have enough power for all the subsystems. Pilot, our best shot is if you fix the fuses. Pilot, one of your fuses. Now carefully power up subsystems. Хорошо. Capsule is stable. Now correct your trajectory. Cosmonaut, you are not aligned with your trajectory. Please do so with your joystick. Cosmonaut, you are not aligned with your trajectory. Please do so with your joystick. Pilot, check your data screen for your telemetry. Capsule, the Moscow. The damage to your vessel will still allow for re-entry. However, the damaged systems will not guarantee you a safe landing. Stand by. Comrade pilot, after careful consideration, we've concluded that it would indeed be better for you to land using American coordinates.
Hang on, Houston here. Moscow, confirm you want us to take over.
Affirmative.
Moscow, I don't think we're hearing you right. Please repeat.
Yes, совсем нет.
Pilot, use your noggin. The Soviets are laying a clever test for you. Surely it is a matter of Soviet pride the box goes back to the motherland. Make it so.
Our American comrades are as clever as they are generous, but they know well the red box is theirs. The red box has always been theirs. We cannot accept such a gift. It would be too generous.
Heck, we don't need no prestige. It may have escaped you all, but we've already been on the moon.
Yes, Houston. We've been first in space, and you've been first on the moon. Assuming we believe everything that we see. And now, you'll have the red box.
Well, gosh darn it, Moscow. It'd be our pleasure if you accept it.
No, thank you, Houston. Comrade, please enter the coordinates for deorbit sequence 539. They will bring you to an American-controlled landing area. We are sure they will be very happy to see you there. I repeat, 539.
Pilot, wait. Your re-entry coordinates are 074. There are lots of pretty landscapes in Kazakhstan that you should consider visiting.
Нет. Houston, we had the box for safekeeping, but failed to do so. It is best returned to you.
Could happen to the best of us. Moscow, just shut up and take it, okay?
Pilot, ignore the Americans. The re-entry coordinates are 539.
Relay that order, pilot. The re-entry coordinates are 074.
This is Moscow. Very good, kosmonaut. We leave you to Houston. Have a soft landing.
Capsule, this is Houston. You are reaching the window for the D-orbit burn. There is no going back now. You've chosen calculations to re-enter on American-controlled ground. God help us all. Listen up. We've reached the point of no return. You need to know the red box is highly explosive. In fact, we should probably tell you, well, it contains a nuclear charge. But there's no reason to worry. There's a solid 10% chance of a safe landing. It is key for you to follow our orders to the letter, or there may be no tomorrow for the free world. After this burn, you'll be coming in hot towards the Earth. Good timing is essential. May God be with you, pilot. Pre-ignition checklist. Main battery is powering propulsion subsystems. Check. Enable thrusters fuel flow. Check. Switch thrusters to D-orbit mode. Check. We will give you the burn start and end marks. Incoming burn start. Mark. Initiate in 3, 2, 1. That's right, cowboy. Hold it steady. Hold for burn and mark. You've hit the correct speed. End the burn. Re-entry burn completed. Re-entry angle looking good. Pilot, we're gonna need you to focus. A lot of lives are at stake here. Module separation should occur at a distance of 300 clicks. Space capsule, it's time for the module's separation procedure. Checklist for module separation is as follows. Depressurize the orbital module.
Pilot, your oxygen is low. Refill it using the blow valve under your computer.
Check. Arm the detachment explosive bolts. Arm the detachment explosive bolts. Check. Initiate separation. Check. Module separation concluded. You're about to hit Earth's atmosphere. Listen up. Here's the landing checklist. Parachutes armed. Heat shield lever armed. Cowboy, there'll be a radio blackout for just a few minutes. Just hold your horses, it'll be alright. Remember to keep your eye on your altitude. Be ready to deploy your parachute at 10 clicks. If anything goes wrong, just remember... Great to have you back, cowboy. Listen up. Release your parachutes manually when you hit an altitude of 10 clicks.
Don't touch this. It will fire your parachutes and you will not be able to land anymore. Only release the parachutes once in the atmosphere.
Deploy the brake parachutes on my mark. Go. Brake parachute deployed. Now deploy the main parachute. Main parachute deployed. Well done. Speed is now 22 clicks per hour. You're looking good. Get ready to jettison the heat shields. Jettison your heat shields now. Astronaut, the heat shield's still not jettisoned. What is going on up there?